On behalf of the City of Janesville, I want to welcome you to the official ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Woodman Sports and Convention Center. This is a truly exciting and historic day for Janesville. Today, we celebrate not just a new facility, but a vision turned into reality. The results of years of planning, continued effort, and most importantly, strong public-private partnerships. What began in, 2018 as a feasibility study has brought us here today, almost 8 years later, to a 140,000 square foot facility that will serve our local athletes, families, visitors, and businesses for years to come. The Woodman Center will be a buzzing hub for sports, events, and conventions, drawing in teams, organizations, and visitors from around the region and beyond, while also providing vital recreational and gathering space for our community here in Janesville. This is a space built for Janesville and built by Janesville through the commitment of residents, partners, businesses, and leaders who believed in what this could be. Today is a significant milestone we have all been waiting for, and it's here. We're all here. We're honored to share this moment with all of you, members of the public, local and state leaders, community partners, donors, and supporters. Now, enough from me. Let's hear from some of those who helped make today possible. To kick off the ceremony today, please welcome Jeannie Cullen-Schultz, co-president and shareholder from J.P. Cullen.
Good morning, everyone. It's such an incredible honor to stand here today, not just as the co-president of Cullen, but as a proud Janesville alum. I can feel the energy in the building and in this parking lot. It's so special. Today truly marks that milestone that has been years in the making, a vision brought to life through collaboration, commitment, and a shared belief in the power of community advocates and what we can do together. The Woodman Sports and Convention Center is more than just a building. It's a place where families will gather, athletes will compete, businesses will connect, and memories will be made. It's truly a symbol of what happens when public and private partners come together with a common goal, which is to invest in the future of Janesville and its community members. At Cullen, we've had the honor to build many incredible spaces across the state, but this one is truly special, not just to the Cullen family, but to many of our employees who live in this community. It's right in our hometown, and it's a project that reflects our values, from craftsmanship, innovation, but most importantly, putting people first. From the Mercy Health Arena to the Robert and Dolores Kennedy Convention Center, every inch of this beautiful facility was designed with purpose to serve, to inspire, and to grow. I want to thank the City of Janesville, the Woodmans family and team, the Friends of Woodmans, Zimmerman and their design partners, and every single tradesperson that had a part in making this building special. You've built more than walls, ice rinks, gyms. You've built opportunity for many years to come. And to the residents of Janesville, this is your space. Whether you're here to cheer on the Janesville Jets, attend a conference, or play a game of pickleball, this center belongs to you and can be used year-round. As we cut this ribbon today, we're not just opening doors, we're opening a new chapter for Janesville, one filled with energy, connection, and pride. Thank you so much for letting J.P. Cullen and our team be a part of this.
Thank you, Jeannie. Joining us next at the podium is Woodman's very own President Clint Woodman and Executive Vice President Kristen Popp.
Morning, everyone. Wow, what an exciting day for the city of Janesville. I'm Clint Woodman, president of Woodman's. On behalf of the entire team at employee-owned Woodman's, it's truly an honor to stand here today as we celebrate the grand opening of the Woodman Sports and Convention Center. We're proud to be the naming sponsor of this remarkable facility, and even more proud to support the Janesville community in such a meaningful way. The center is more than just a building. It represents teamwork, dedication, and a shared vision for the future of our community. It took the efforts of countless individuals, city leaders, planners, builders, and community members working side by side to bring this dream to life. A special thanks to the Friends of the Woodman Center for getting the funding for this project going. To each of you, we extend our deepest thanks. At Woodman's, our why is to serve all members of the communities we are a part of, from customer to associate, inspiring happiness, growth, and healthy living at the best value around. We believe in giving back to the communities that have given us so much, which is why this sponsorship is a perfect fit in the city we call home. This facility will be more than just walls and playing fields. It will be a place where kids learn, teams compete, families gather, events come to life, and lifelong memories are made. It will serve as a hub of connection and pride for Janesville, strengthening the bonds that make this city such a special place. We're excited to see the positive impact the center will have for years to come, and we're grateful to be a part of its story from the beginning. Thank you for allowing us to support this important milestone for the city of Janesville. Finally, to everyone who played a role in bringing this project from vision to reality, we thank you for your time, your hard work, your unwavering dedication. And today, as we cut the ribbon, we're not just opening a building, we're opening the doors to an exciting new chapter for Janesville. Thank you very much.
Thank you again to Woodman's. And now, everyone knows her as a true community and project champion. Please welcome Christine Rebout, Executive Director of the Janesville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau and co-lead of the Friends of the Woodman Center.
Good morning. On behalf of the Friends of the Woodman Center and as Executive Director of the Janesville Convention and Visitors Bureau, thank you. For nearly a decade, this has been a community dream. Today, it's a community address. I checked it out in my Garmin. It got me here. It truly was a location and an address. From the start, we tried to create more than just a venue. We set out to build a year-round home for youth sports, tournaments, conventions, expos, concerts, and community gatherings. A place that keeps our kids on home ice, brings families together, and welcomes visitors who fill our hotels, our restaurants, and our downtown shops. This is a win for Janesville, a win for Rock County, and a win for all of southern Wisconsin. This happened the Janesville way, through a true public-private partnership. To our legacy donors, thank you for leading the way. Woodman's Markets, Mercy Health, the Hendricks Family Foundation, the Janesville Foundation, the Kennedy Family Foundation, the Janesville Convention and Visitors Bureau, Uptown Janesville Rockstep Capital, and of course, more than 162 individual donors, ranging from our $3 million donors to those that gave $100 or $20. Every one of those gifts is meaningful to us. And this became a momentous event to raise those $10 million in private funds. Every gift, every meeting, every late night plan, every grocery store conversation I had at Woodman's brought this to reality. And I can't not mention the visitor economy. New tournaments and conferences will be held here in Janesville. More hotel nights support local jobs. First-time visitors discover our trails, our riverfront, our arts and dining, and they will come back again. Quality of life attracts talent and investment. Facilities like this help communities grow stronger. In the words of my colleague, Maura Gast, if you build a place where people want to visit, you'll build a place where people want to live. If you build a place where people want to live, you will build a place where people want to work. If you build a place where people want to work, you'll build a place where business wants to be. And if you build a place where business wants to be, you're back to building a place that people want to visit. To every donor, every partner at every level, thank you for trusting us with this vision. To everyone who will play here, work here, cheer here, and gather here, on behalf of the Friends of the Woodman Center and the Convention and Visitors Bureau, welcome.
Thank you, Christine. Now, please welcome Maria Van Horn, Deputy Secretary of the Wisconsin Department of Tourism.
Good morning and welcome to Wisconsin's newest sports and meeting venue. Woo! I'm Maria Van Horn, and I serve as the Deputy Secretary at the Wisconsin Department of Tourism. Travelers come to Wisconsin for many reasons, including meetings and sports. And research shows there are big bucks in these sectors. In 2024, meetings and conventions generated an economic impact of $6.5 billion in Wisconsin. Sports tourism, like youth tournaments and amateur athletic competitions, added another $2 billion. These are dollars going to local restaurants, hotels, and shops. It's tourism creating sustaining family-supporting jobs and generating tax revenue for local governments to provide essential services. Meetings and sports uplift Wisconsin's powerful tourism economy, and there's untapped potential. The Department of Tourism helps realize that potential. Our Office of Group Travel is focused on growing high-value meetings and sports sectors. We provide grants to attract regional conferences and sporting tournaments. We market the state to key decision makers like meeting planners and sports rights holders. And we connect communities to organizations ready to host their events in Wisconsin. Today's opening is significant. The Woodman Sport and Convention Center adds to Wisconsin's roster of premier meeting facilities. It's a new reason for visitors to make memories here in Janesville and support the local economy while doing so. The center will act as a magnet attracting visitors, and I know the Janesville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau will do an excellent job at promoting it. Investing in sports and meetings facilities is an investment in Wisconsin's tourism economy. Governor Evers recognized this when he directed $15 million to help make this center a reality. And the end product looks fantastic. So thank you to the Janesville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau for inviting me to be here today. It's an honor to represent the Department of Tourism and the state of Wisconsin and celebrate this success. Congratulations to everyone who made this possible.
Thank you, Maria. Next up, representing the main arena's namesake, from Mercy Health is Dr. Christopher Wistrom.
Morning, everybody. I'd like to thank the last 5 speakers for taking 80% of my lines. But as I was sitting here listening to tourism and investment and hometown and all of the wonderful things that this building behind us represents, the one word that kept coming back to me was an investment in your community. Like, this is an asset for the community, and it's not just Janesville, it's not just Rock County, it is all of southern Wisconsin. The most fascinating part of the last 10 years since this project has taken place doesn't live within our zip code either. Look at what's happened since this thing had an inception. We've had a global pandemic. We've been torn apart. We've been put back together. And yet this community has stitched itself together to move forward. I think the one asset that is most important within these communities are the people within them. And being in Wisconsin and being from Iowa, don't hold that against me. At least it's not Illinois. See, you get half the crowd and you lose half the crowd. But all of us know what it's like to grow something, right? We know how to grow crops. We know how to grow a garden. We know how to grow a community. There's evidence of it right there. We know how to grow a workforce. We've done that. We've reinvented this place. The downtown is booming. There's art all over on the walls and the murals, chalk all over the sidewalks. The Children's Museum is standing up. This public-private partnership is growing and gaining steam right here in this community. I can speak for Mercy Health in that we've partnered with UW-Whitewater Rock County and the Edgewood College to bring CRNA education, that's registered nurse anesthetist education, to Janesville for the first time ever. We've been teaching CNA, EMT in the high schools to our high school students, to tomorrow's group of employees. The Public Health Services Center that is soon to be open at the UW-Whitewater Rock County, it's a mouthful, campus, is another testament to that and bringing more nursing education here to use people from this area, for this area, to work in this area and stay in this area. That is the community that put this behind us. All of you have a lot to be proud of. I am not a native of here, but I call this place home, and I'm really proud to do so. So while you stepped on 80% of my lines, thanks for helping me reinvent the commentary, because I think that message needs to be heard today more than ever. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. All right, next up, representing the team selected to manage this incredible facility from Sports Facilities Companies, please welcome Executive Vice President Mike Kelly.
Thank you, Shelley, and good morning. And if there was 20% of lines left, Doctor, now there's probably 5%. So I have the sense to know that nearly everything that needed to be said has been said today. So on behalf of our CEO, Jason Clement, and our leadership team, Kelly Krukoff, Tony Theory, Christina McCullum, everybody at SFC, thank you, City of Janesville, for choosing us to have this opportunity to manage the facility. We cannot wait to get started. People have asked me across the country, how do things like this get done? And the word public-private partnership is thrown about quite a bit. I will tell you that when your civic leadership, your philanthropic leadership, your government, and your local community stakeholders are all pulling in the same direction, it's amazing, amazing what you can accomplish. And Doctor, I'm from Chicago, so I think I know a thing or two about function and dysfunction. But no, I cannot say enough. To echo the other speakers, thank you, Woodman's, thank you, Mercy Health, thank you to the remarkable generosity of so many donors on this project. Thank you to the City of Janesville, the State of Wisconsin, the U.S. government, thank you to government, and then, of course, thank you to all of you, the community stakeholders. It's your doggedness, it's your perseverance that get these things done, and you're going to reap the benefits of the health, the wellness, the economic vitality this is going to bring, and, of course, the quality of life. So again, on behalf of everybody at SFC, we cannot thank you enough for choosing us. We are so excited to be a part of this, and congratulations on this great day.
We are honored to have us today speaking the very own State Senator Mark Spreitzer.
Good morning, Janesville. I'm State Senator Mark Spreitzer. I'm proud to represent Janesville in the Wisconsin State Senate, and I'm so glad to be here with you to celebrate the grand opening of the Woodman Sports and Convention Center. I had a chance to get in there and take a tour with Jennifer Petrozello right before today's ceremony, and it is spectacular. And thank you, Jennifer, for everything you did to bring today to reality. I was proud to work alongside with former Senator Janice Ringhand and former Representative Sue Conley to advocate for funding for this project at the state level. And I thank Governor Evers for both including this project in his capital budget, and then when we couldn't get that through the legislature, ultimately working with us to award $15 million in American Rescue Plan Act funding to make sure that this project could stay on track and move forward. I'd also like to acknowledge all the work that Christine Rebout and her team did to bring us to today. Everybody with Friends of the Woodman Center, they were constantly reaching out to us to share updates, to make sure that we knew what was going on locally to support this, so that we could get the best information to Governor Evers' team, so that he knew how important this was to the community. And there was not a day that went by that we did not feel actively looped in how this was moving forward. I, of course, also want to thank J.P. Cullen, Woodman's Sports Facilities Company, and the City of Janesville for everything they've done to make today a reality. The Woodman Sports and Convention Center will provide a regional hub for sports tourism and achievement, create a needed space for community events and exhibitions, bring new families and businesses to the community, and revitalize the uptown Janesville area. From hosting the Janesville Jets, the new Beloit College hockey teams, which would not have happened if this was not happening, high school sports, Janesville youth hockey, this facility will support and grow our local sports community, helping to ensure that more kids have the opportunities to join a team and learn the important lessons of teamwork. I'm also very excited to see the multipurpose area be available to the public, providing an indoor recreation facility that will host many different opportunities for people of all ages. Public-private partnerships like this are important for our communities so that they can continue to grow and thrive. They attract new families, and they make Janesville an even better place to live, work, and play. So thank you again for the opportunity to be here with you today, and I look forward to many more years of wonderful memories, great sports, conventions, and dinners that will be held in this space. Congratulations.
Thank you, Senator Spreitzer. We appreciate you. All right, and now my last line. And finally, to bring us to the ribbon cutting, please welcome our last speaker this time, City Manager Kevin Lehner.
Thank you very much. All I got to say is wow. Wow. I mean, this is what community is about. I mean, look at this crowd. It's, what is it, like 11 o'clock on a Friday, and people are here to celebrate this building. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this celebration. You know, this project required years of planning, persistence, and most importantly, people. And when I talk about projects like this, what I talk about is the Janesville grit. We just got grit. We just figure it out. We just keep moving things forward. And that's what makes me so proud to be a part of this community and to see projects like this come to fruition. You know, former and current city council members took tough votes over and over and over again. In that moment, not everybody was on board. You know, most of those people aren't here right now. But the community as a whole is very, very excited, and we know it, and we see it, and we hear it, and we are so excited to open this building up to our community. You know, I'm standing on the shoulders of some folks that had some vision before me. Former city manager Mark Freitag, we have to owe him a ton of credit to get this thing moving. Interim city manager Dave Moore, who kept the project going. Our Janesville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau, our governor, U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin, who came through with $5 million hard-fought federal dollars, our state legislator, Senator Spreitzer, former Representative Conley. They were here with us every step of the way, and just every single sponsor and donor. And I just have to tell you, I've been doing this for 25 years. $10 million is huge. That doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen in other places. I've been there. We've tried. $10 million is huge. And so I just have to take a moment and say thank you to every single sponsor and donor. It is amazing. I cry at sad movies, and I think the emotion just kind of overcame me all of a sudden. Pretty soon I'm going to start preaching. So, you know, passionate people, Christine Rebout, over and over again. You know, she she is a force, y'all. She's so quiet, Wisconsin, owns a farm, classic, but she is a force, It's just amazing watching her work. Absolutely amazing. Generous community partners, Woodman's, just so happy to have you here. That's what corporate citizenship is. Mercy Health, Kennedy Family Foundation, the Hendricks family, the Janesville Foundation. Rockstep is here. Thank you so much. They donated the property for us. I don't know if folks know that. We got this for $0. The Friends of the Woodman Center, just everything that we could do. This is a $50 million asset, and the city, put in a very small portion of that, and that is huge. That keeps the burden off our taxpayers, and I don't think people really understand that. This doesn't happen without that support. I gotta do a shout out to staff. Our project manager on the project, Fred Hookham. I'm pretty sure he had a bed in the back. He's not one that likes the spotlight, but he's right back there. Our Public Works Director, Mike Payne, and Neighborhood and Community Services Director, Jennifer Petrozello. Shelly Slavehack, MC extraordinaire. And there's just so many other people, staff that have touched this project. I mean, we got to talk about finance folks. They're hiding in the back. They're accountants. They don't like to be in the front. But there's so many people that have touched this project that people just don't see. And like how we live and we breathe and we live and die by this project as it goes forward. And there were some trying moments, and everybody that was in it knows it, but we are here today, And I got to tell you, we're just getting started, y'all. I mean, we got a children's museum that's being built downtown right now, adding on to all the amazing assets that we have downtown. The Boys and Girls Club's being built right now. That's an amazing asset for our community. And, we're the proud owners of 250 acres of contaminated property that we're going to redevelop. We are so excited about that. That'll be easy. So we're not stopping. We're continuing to invest. We are moving things forward. We're improving the quality of life. We're creating opportunities for families. We're attracting new businesses, and we're making our city stronger. Just thank you. We are here to cut the ribbon. We are so proud to be here in Janesville today.
Thank you, City Manager Lehner. And if everyone can stay seated, if you'll give us just a couple moments, we're going to go ahead and get ready for the ribbon cutting. Those involved with the ribbon, if you could please come forward. All right, are we all ready? On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1!